देखो, खेत में तन्हा खड़ी वो पहाड़ों की सादा लड़की, फसल भी काटे, गीत भी गाए। रुक कर सुन लो या चुपके गुजर जाओ। अकेली काटे, खोशे बांधे, दर्द भरी एक तान वो छेड़े। उसकी आवाज गूंज रही है, सारी वादी झूम रही है। सहरा में थके मुसाफिरों को बुलबुल ने कब यूं शाद किया। दूर जजीरों की खामोशी में कोयल ने कब ऐसा नगमा दिया। उसकी आवाज दिल में उतरे, जैसे कोई जादू सा बिखरे। वीरान फजा के हर गोशे में गीत का दरिया बहता जाए। कौन बताए क्या गाती है, किस गम की रुदात सुनाती है। शायद बीते जमानों की दुख, जंगों की अफसाने कहती है, या रोजमर्रा की कोई कहानी, दर्द, जुदाई, आंख का पानी। वो गम जो पहले भी आया था और फिर शायद लौट के आए। जो भी था उस गीत का किस्सा, यूं लगता था खत्म न होगा। झुककर फसल वो काट रही थी और तराना बहता जाता था। मैं खामोश खड़ा सुनता रहा, फिर आहिस्ता पहाड़ चढ़ा। आवाज तो पीछे रह गई थी, पर गीत मेरे दिल में जिंदा रहा। Behold her, single in the field, yon solitary Highland Lass, reaping and singing by herself. Stop here, or gently pass. Alone she cuts and binds the grain, and sings a melancholy strain. Oh, listen, for the Vale profound is overflowing with the sound. No nightingale did ever chaunt more welcome notes to weary bands of travelers in some shady haunt among Arabian sands. A voice so thrilling ne'er was heard in springtime from the Cuckoo-bird, breaking the silence of the seas among the farthest Hebrides. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far-off things and battles long ago? Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again? Whatever the theme, the maiden sang as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work, and o'er the sickle bending, I listened, motionless and still. And as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. The poet sees a young Highland girl working alone in a field. She is cutting and binding the grain while singing a sad song. The poet asks people either to stop and listen or to pass quietly without disturbing her. Her voice fills the entire valley.
The poet compares the girl's song with the voices of the nightingale and the cuckoo. He says that her voice is sweeter than the nightingale's song heard by tired travelers in the Arabian desert and more thrilling than the cuckoo's voice in the distant Hebrides.
The poet cannot understand the meaning of the girl's song. He imagines that it may be about old, unhappy events, ancient battles, daily sorrows, loss, pain, or some ordinary human suffering.
The girl continues singing while cutting the crop. Her song seems endless. The poet stands still and listens carefully. When he walks away, the sound disappears, but its beauty remains in his heart and memory.
What type of poem is The Solitary Reaper?
The Solitary Reaper is a lyrical poem because it expresses the poet's personal feelings and emotional response to the Highland Girl's song.
What is the rhyme scheme of the poem?
The first and fourth stanzas mainly follow the rhyme scheme A, B, C, B, D, D, E, while the second and third stanzas follow A, B, A, B, C, C, D, D.
What is the meter of the poem?
The poem is written mainly in iambic tetrameter, which means most lines contain 4 metrical feet. However, Wordsworth sometimes varies the rhythm to make the poem sound natural and musical.
What kind of imagery is used in the poem?
Wordsworth uses strong visual and auditory imagery. Visual images include the girl cutting and binding grain, while auditory images include her song filling the valley.
What examples of simile are found in the poem?
The poet compares the girl's voice with the songs of the nightingale and the cuckoo. These comparisons show the sweetness and power of her singing.
What metaphor is used in the poem?
The expression, the Vale profound, is overflowing with the sound, is metaphorical. The valley is presented as if it were a container filled with the girl's voice.
What is an example of hyperbole in the poem?
The poet exaggerates when he says that no nightingale or cuckoo ever produced a song as beautiful as the girl's. This hyperbole emphasizes the extraordinary effect of her voice.
How is alliteration used in the poem?
Alliteration appears in phrases such as silence of the seas. The repetition of consonant sounds adds rhythm and musical beauty to the poem.
What is the effect of repetition in the poem?
Words such as single, solitary, alone, and by herself repeat the idea of loneliness. This repetition strongly emphasizes the girl's isolation.
What rhetorical questions are used in the poem?
The poet asks, "Will no one tell me what she sings?" and wonders whether her song is about past events or everyday sorrow. These rhetorical questions create mystery and curiosity.
What is the significance of the exclamation marks?
Exclamation marks in lines such as "Yon solitary Highland Lass" or "Oh listen" express the poet's excitement, admiration, and emotional involvement.
What symbols are used in the poem?
The solitary reaper symbolizes simple rural life, natural beauty, and artistic creativity. Her song symbolizes the lasting emotional power of music and poetry.
What is the tone of the poem?
The tone is admiring, reflective, peaceful, and slightly melancholic. The poet is deeply impressed by the beauty and sadness of the girl's song.
What romantic features are present in the poem?
The poem contains major features of romantic poetry, including love of nature, interest in ordinary rural people, emphasis on emotion, imagination, solitude, memory, and personal experience.